Hi Year 2, welcome to today's science lesson. I would like you to write today's date and skill into your book. Today's date is Monday the 18th of January 2021 and your skill is to write a letter comparing the suitability of a range of materials. So I'd like you to write this in your book and unpause the video when you're ready to begin today's science lesson. Off you go. Okay, let's have a look at today's starter. I'd like you to look at the property words below that I'm going to show you in just a moment. And I want you to think of a material that the property word describes. If you're really struggling to think of a name of a material that property word describes, then I want you to name an item that property word describes instead. So the words are hard, rough, rigid, waterproof, soft, smooth, flexible, and absorbent. So they are the words I would like you to think about a material that they describe. So I want you to pause the video and have a discussion either with the person next to you or you're grown up at home, or have a little think on your own. Off you go. Okay, I'm sure you've come up with lots of brilliant examples. For hard, I have picked a diamond. You might have picked metal or wood. For rough, I have picked the bark, so a wooden log, and in the bark, if we were to feel that, it wouldn't be smooth, it'd be quite bumpy, so it'd be rough. Rigid then, I've picked a wooden ruler, because a wooden ruler is not flexible, it's very rigid. Waterproof, I have picked a waterproof fabric that keeps us nice and dry when it rains. Soft, I've gone for woolly gloves. Smooth, I've picked a metal tap. Flexible, I picked a plastic bendy man, and then absorbent, I have picked a sponge, a very absorbent sponge. Okay, over the last couple of terms then, Year 2, you have been brilliant looking at materials and their properties. Okay, when something is made, it's important it's made from the material that is the best for the job, so that the materials that's most suitable for that use. If we have a look at the example of a window, for example, a window is made from glass because glass is transparent, waterproof and hard. A window wouldn't be very good if it wasn't waterproof, it wasn't hard, and if we couldn't see through it. Okay. Your job today then, you are going to put all of your knowledge from the last couple of terms together today, and you are going to advise our new alien friends. As it's Space Week in Year 2 this week, we have got a new alien friend and he needs our help. And I'm sure you're all up for the challenge, Year 2. So let's have a look then. He sent us a letter. It says, "Dear Year 2, I have been told you have been learning all about materials and I need your help. When I came to Earth, I kept getting wet in the rain. I heard about umbrellas, so made one out of some paper I found. Okay, I want you to put your hands on your head if you think making an umbrella out of paper was a good idea. Or I would like you to clap your hands if you think that making an umbrella out of paper was not a good idea, was a bad idea." Okay, off you go. What do you think? Okay, yes, it wasn't a very good idea. Let's see what he said then. "When it rained, it fell apart and I got soaking wet. Oh no. I was hoping you could write a letter back to me and tell me about all of the materials that would be suitable to make an umbrella, and which ones wouldn't be suitable and why. Love, Alien." Okay, I think we can help Year 2, don't you? So the alien has never been to Earth before and he doesn't know about materials and their uses, so we need to help impart our knowledge onto the alien so that he can make an umbrella that will keep him nice and dry. So here's the alien, and hopefully with an umbrella that will keep him nice and dry and not get wet in the rain. So let's have a look at this umbrella then. When building an umbrella, what properties would the materials need to have? I want you to discuss this with your partner or with your grown-up, or have a little think on your own. What properties would the materials need to have? Pause the video, off you go. Okay, so the properties of the materials then, they would have to be nice and strong, especially the pole that holds the umbrella up, and they need to be waterproof too, so that we didn't get wet. Which materials would be suitable to make an umbrella then, and why? And I also want you to think about which materials would not be suitable to make an umbrella and why. And let's have a look at some names of materials. So we've got metal, glass, paper or card, wood, plastic and fabric. Okay, so which materials would we use to make an umbrella and why? And which ones might we not use to make an umbrella, and why? Turn to the person next to you, and I'd like you to discuss this question now, please. Off you go. Okay, so hopefully then you've discussed these materials and you know which ones would be really useful and which ones wouldn't be. So let's have a think then about an example. So if we were to use paper or card like the alien did, that would not be a suitable material because it is not waterproof. Okay, if we were to use glass, it would break easily, and it is very heavy as well, isn't it? So that wouldn't be a suitable material. Okay, let's think about metal then. So metal might be really useful to make the pole of the umbrella because it's nice and strong and it will make the umbrella stay up. Okay, so let's have a look then at an example now. Okay. Dear Alien, so this is an example of a letter that you might write back. So remember, you're going to write your own letter, but this is just a little example to think about some of the things that we need to say to the alien. Dear Alien, we are sorry to hear your umbrella didn't work, but we are here to help you. The materials you use need to be waterproof, strong and light. You could use a strong waterproof fabric for the top of your umbrella, as this will help you stay dry. You could use metal for the pole and handle part of the umbrella, because metal is waterproof, smooth and doesn't bend, which will help if it's windy and will keep your umbrella upright. So we don't really want the umbrella flopping over, do we? That would be very useful. You do not want to use materials like glass because it will break, or card because it is not waterproof. We hope this information about materials and their properties will help you create the perfect umbrella from Gold Class. Okay. When we're writing our example then, we need to think about a couple of things. So who are we addressing the letter to? Turn to the person next to you. Who are we writing this letter to? Okay, well done. Dear Alien, we are writing it back to our alien friend. What do we say first then? Okay, why are we writing this letter? Have a look at the very start of that letter, the beginning of that letter, and what did we say first? Pause the video and turn to the person next to you. Okay, well done. Yeah, we said, sorry to hear your umbrella didn't work. We're writing to him because we can be of help, can't we? We're here to help him choose the right materials. And we've outlined some of the properties. So we've said that it needs to be waterproof, strong and light. Okay, so yeah, we've explained what properties an umbrella should have. Okay, so as I've just said, it needs to be waterproof, strong and light. And we've made that really clear at the beginning of our letter, so the rest of the letter, when we're saying what material is suitable and which material isn't suitable, it's really clear to him why that is. Okay. We need to use our knowledge of materials to say which materials are suitable. So if we are doing that, then why are conjunctions like and, because, so, but going to be really useful? Turn to the person next to you. Okay, well done. Yeah, the conjunctions help us explain. So if we have a look here then, we've got because. So you can use metal for the pole and handle part of the umbrella because metal is waterproof, smooth and doesn't bend. So we've really expanded that sentence and explained why metal is a suitable material and linked it to those properties of metal. Okay. You also need to explain why some materials wouldn't be suitable and why. So if we have a look here then, we have said glass isn't suitable because it will break, okay, and card isn't suitable because it is not waterproof. It's really important that we highlight which materials are not very good for an umbrella too. Okay, finally then, how have we closed the letter? Okay, how have we concluded the letter? Turn to the person next to you. Off you go. Okay, well done. Yeah, we've said that we hope the information we put in our letter is really useful and that he will get the outcome he wants. So he wants an umbrella that will keep him nice and dry, and then we've signed off from Gold Class. Okay, well done. Okay. I would like you then, before we do our plenary, I would like you to now go and write your own letter to the alien using that example, so you can refer back to that example. I'm also going to put that example underneath this video on the school's website as well if you'd like to refer to it and have it printed out. And then once you have written your letter to the alien explaining what materials would be suitable for a an umbrella and why, and which materials wouldn't be suitable and why, I'd then like you to unpause the video so we can do our plenary. Off you go. Okay, I'm sure your letter to the alien is absolutely brilliant. Time for our plenary now then. I would like you to draw a picture of what you think the alien's umbrella should look like. So I want you to think, what colour will each part be? So the handle, the pole, the canopy at the top that keeps it nice and dry. What colours will you use? What patterns will you use? Will you have any pictures on it? And I would like you to draw a picture of what the alien's umbrella should look like. Okay, well done. Have a lovely day, Year 2. Bye.